The 7 Years' War has been over for roughly 10 years now, but despite Britain winning lands across the world adding to its vast empire, it's in crippling debt. But the British government have an idea. Why not tax its colonies, including the ones that they won from the war? It was this decision that would lead to a series of events, eventually culminating in the Boston Tea Party and the American Revolution. So the British passed the Tea Act, which had restored taxes within Britain, forcing the American colonies to pay a tax of 3 pennies on every pound of tea. And in October 1773, 7 ships carrying tea from the East India Company were headed to the colonies, with 4 being bound for Boston. Over in the colonies, opposition to the British was mounting. The Sons of Liberty, a political group that fought for the rights of the 13 colonies, were concerned with the idea of no taxation without representation. It was thought that without representation in the British government, the British could impose whatever taxes they like on the colonies. So when they found out about the Tea Act, they began demonstration against it, forcing many co-signees to resign, effectively turning the ships heading for America back around to Britain. However, in Boston, the co-signees did not back down, and the 4 ships headed for Boston stayed on course. When they reached their destination, law required for duties to be paid before the cargo could be unloaded, so they remained there for 19 days, and 1 day before the duty deadline, the party would begin. On the evening of the 16th of December, 1773, a large group of men loyal to the Sons of Liberty disguised themselves as Mohawk warriors and dumped 340 chests of tea equivalent to 42,000 kilograms and 1.5 million pounds into the Boston Harbor. The Boston Tea Party was a pivotal moment in the fight for a much larger cause that would only go on to escalate. A series of events that soured relations between the Empire and the colonies followed. The British, furious at this act, implemented laws known as the Intolerable Acts, which intended to punish Boston and restore British authority. However, these were not taken well, and were seen as a violation of constitutional rights, further uniting the population in the fight for independence and culminating in the American Revolution. However, in this game, I attempt to undo the American Revolution, fighting as New England in the Second American Civil War in a bid to establish the Kingdom of America and the 48 colonies. Hi, I'm Colonel Cam, and welcome to 8 years as New England in Kaiserredux. Hello guys, if you enjoyed that intro or learned something new, please consider subscribing. A lot of time and effort goes into these videos and I'd really appreciate it. There are a bunch of Hoi4 YouTubers getting close to 50k and I want to be the first one, okay? Anyway, let's get straight into the video. We are back to Kaiserredux. Now it's been a while since I played Kaiserredux, but we are not playing Canada. Even I know I've started as Canada, but we don't actually play Canada. We're going to be playing New England, alright? Because this was requested in my Patreon. Someone wanted me to play New England, so yeah, I'm going to play it. As soon as the American Civil War starts, Canada has the option to then seize New England, and then you can release them and play as them, and that's what I'm planning to do. Normally, I read out all the national spirits and how it affects our country, but there's no need, because we're not going to be staying as Canada. It's great, I don't have to think too hard about research or building or what my army looks like. I'm not even going to train any divisions, okay? We're just going to leave it. However, there were still things we could do that would influence our game, like this event. Newfoundland, whoa. Newfoundland requests annexation. Oh my gosh, I think they literally just got updated. In the latest patch of this, Kaiserredux, Newfoundland got an update. And why they're requesting annexation. They got a bunch of debt, and that's why they want to be annexed. So I did it anyway, because I'm sure it will make Canada stronger in the long run. I could theoretically make Canada go down a really wacky path right now, but I think I'm not going to do that. We'll save that for when I actually do play Canada. So yeah, I kept them on the path that would keep them the strongest, loyal to me, New England, and staying in the Entente. The rest of the year was pretty irrelevant, so we can just go straight to 1937. Okay. 1937. This is the year the American Civil War is going to start, and I will be New England very soon. And I would be correct, because within a matter of months, the Civil War broke out. The American Civil War. America in chaos, move into New England as requested, and then seize New England. There we go. Okay, so now we should get another event saying that we can release as a puppet and play as New England. We also ended up getting Alaska, so that makes Canada even stronger. However, when the option came to release New England, there was 2 options, the Governor General one, and then just one where it's a puppet. Now I tried reading it to understand which one gave me more autonomy, but I couldn't figure it out. The Governor General one it seems like it would, so that's the one I went for, and before I knew it, we were New England. We're New England, we are green, and alright, so here is the focus tree. It is What? That is massive. That is so big for just New England. Are you serious? Why do we need like the widest tree in the world? Okay, let me break this down. I looked through all the paths and they were all pretty good, but one really caught my eye. Avenge George III. Oh my gosh. The American Disaster Undone. Oh my gosh. Yo, there's so many cool paths here. A lot of replayability in this country, so I'll probably be coming back in the distant future. But because of my intro, you guys already know I went down the American Disaster Undone path. The Provisional Government of New England. Thanks to our allies in Canada, we have set up a provisional government in Boston as we prepare to liberate the rest of our country. Can we have that? Can we have the second Boston Tea Party? I would like a second Boston Tea Party, please. It will be very nice. But this one will be like a reverse, right? We take all the tea out of the ocean. Order restored in New England. Yep, so now we're just a normal puppet. And the new Governor General will be called the Dominion of New England. Albert Windsor becomes the leader. The flag of the new Dominion. We keep this one? No. Adopt the colonial red ensign. No, I wanted the red one. That looks way better. Yeah, the blue one was terrible. Oh, second Boston Massacre. Jeez. I could have done my intro on the Boston Massacre too, where like 11 Yankees died, but the Boston Tea Party came afterwards and was more significant, so I decided to do that. Anyway, this one gave us the option to decide who would win the struggle, and of course I did the British to win because I want to stay loyal to Canada. We're going to unite America under New England. It's going to be American England or whatever I don't know. The colonies are going to be back. It's going to be 50 colonies. Or how many? Yeah, 50 colonies, okay? I completely forgot that it was 48 colonies in the time of 1937, or with a 30. Well, 48 states, not colonies yet. Anyway, we got to choose a governor general, so eeny, meeny, miny this one. Road integration with Canada. American cars drive on the side of freedom, okay? Get out of here. No road integration, all right? When you cross the border by car, you gotta cross over, switch to the other side of the road. Anyway, I continued down my focus tree. It wouldn't be a while before we joined in the war. I want them to beat each other up first. I'm hoping Canada's gonna like carry me. You know, they better. Oh my gosh, General John F. Kennedy. Look at that. Yeah. Putting him in. Alright, let's hope he doesn't get shot in the head. The new normal. Remove Sons of Liberty resistance and we remove martial law. We have now got calm in our country. That's good to hear. After worrying about the structure of our military, etc., it was time to go down the future of New England. I guess I'll just go down the future of the Dominion. Slowly but surely, more people are speaking. They're speaking of a Dominion of New England. This event would basically decide whether we stay as a puppet the entire time, or if we break free but also stay loyal to Canada. I am not staying as a puppet or a Dominion the entire time, okay? So I chose to break free from Canada, as America, so I think we should begin the preparations. We'll stay by Britain's side though, I think that's fair. An independent kingdom, there we go. Paternal autocracy and then 150 political power. So now, instead of a governor general, we have to choose a king. So I choose someone else. Albert. Because he's like the... Yeah. Oh! This is the same dude. Okay, so we got Albert, and then if he dies, there's someone else. Also, literally just got the... what's this? The one that's... Yeah. Attack and defense on core territory. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to become core territory eventually. So that will be very useful. Import tea. Yeah, civilian factory. And then a bunch of bonuses, just for importing tea. Something tells me that that's not such a great idea, but whatever. And by next year, I would be at war, but not with America, with a different war. I wonder when we do get involved. I think once they've, beat each other up a bit more. Maybe not now. So that's fair. Whoa. What do you mean, call to arms? We're with this Indian commune now? Damn, bro, they're going on the... What? Churchill's going on his Raj conquest. Interestingly, the war with the Entente and the Third International started before the war with the Reichspakt and the Third International. So Canada is now at war with the Union of Britain and France is at war with the Union of France, whatever they're called. If I was at war, I could go to war economy. But I don't want to intervene in the American Civil War while I'm at war with the Third International. Because finally, the Reichspakt was at war with them too, and Canada kept trying to call me to arms, so eventually I folded. Oh yeah, and what you're reading on screen is correct. We are erasing the Boston Tea Party from history. I feel like I should accept the call to arms. There's Russia. Yeah, I feel like I should accept the call to arms. I did say I would be by Canada's side. So, yeah, by Canada's side, I guess we'll accept it. I'm joining. The issue was getting to Britain, or the Union of Britain. How would I even get across the Atlantic? Fortunately, though, Ireland was at war with the Union of Britain because they were in the Reichspakt, so I got military access there. Just one, 6 divisions. We'll send these guys over. And I was lucky to send them over when I did, because as soon as they landed, Ireland started getting invaded by the Union of Britain. Oh! Whoa, they're invading Ireland. They're invading Ireland right now. I can stop this. I can actually stop this, I reckon. If Ireland were to fall, we would have a lot harder time trying to invade Britain. And they were getting extremely damn close. Because I can convoy raid. Yeah, convoy raid them. Don't let them get supply into Ireland. Yeah, look, they're running out of supply now. Oh, I'm just the goat. Unfortunately, things were still extremely hard. Even one of my divisions got encircled. I had to bring, like, even more dudes over. What's that capitulation? Surely it's not too bad. 94! Oh! And at this point, I'm trying to defend Ireland as best as I can. I'm holding on to that one victory point like my life depends on. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take this province here. It'll be a nice encirclement. And I think we can. I pulled it off, and this was the first step into liberating, East Ireland. And hopefully, by next year, we would save Ireland. This is good. Prepared for the rebels. Alright, we get... Is that just core territory? No, it's just total. Okay, that's good. But if, now that they're... Hang on. I'm keeping my guys here. Surely I can pin them for long enough. Please. John F. Kennedy is now in charge of the Marines, so... That's fine. Come on, just do it. There we go. Once I pulled off that encirclement there, my army pretty much outnumbered the British and I continued pushing into Northern Ireland. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we've surrounded Dublin. This is good. If we can get to Belfast, I'll be so happy because that's so many just encirclements. Yeah. Oh, we're destroying them now. Once we get them into one tile as well, they'll be really weak. Oh, they're really weak anyway. Alright, and we're sinking more of their convoys. Once I destroy the rest of them, I could now start thinking about an invasion of mainland Britain. Alright, I got 4 on the port next to Glasgow, 2 in Oban and 2 on the one south of it. Wish me luck, because this... we already have supremacy. We'll have supremacy, it's just like... Just mega cringe if we get destroyed. The invasion did not take long to prepare, as we only had like 4 divisions on the biggest one, so I launched it immediately. I'd like to secure Scotland at least, or something. Because that way, like, we'll actually have a defensible terrain to hold. We got an invasion from the, Canada, and oh my god, we did like we did a joint invasion. That's insane. It also did not take long for Entente troops to start filling up the gaps between my invasion. The British don't know what hit them. The reclamation is insane. Oh, I just got the influx of, like, these 11 as well. Oh, we got so much on the front. And now it was just a matter of time of moving further down into England to capitulate them out. Yeah, after we defeat the Union of Britain here, we're going to be able to go to war with America. How is America going? Yeah, they've gone, yep. Certainly still being America. Managed to put up some sort of resistance outside Liverpool and pretty much northern England. However, it was nothing that one more invasion could not fix. Attack here as well, because they would have taken some divisions off here, so now that's breaking through. Yeah. There we go. Liverpool is down. Mass mob, but let's go mass mob. Got to do it against America. And before I knew it, Britain capitulated and I could start thinking about invading France, the last major of the Third International. Alright, I started the invasions prematurely. Uh-oh. I kind of screwed up the invasion by sending them over at different times. Completely my bad. I screwed it up. Yeah, they all last stand. They're both on force attack and last stand. What have I... Oops. Do we get cause? No, just claims. Alright, well... I am ready for my entrance into the war. Yes, it was about time to start invading all of the Americas and proclaiming the Kingdom of America. Right now we're just the Kingdom of New England, so we gotta fix that. Alright, there we go. Avenge George III is done. So, I think I'm gonna start by just declaring war on the USA. Not guaranteed by anyone, so... Cool allies. In we go. Now these guys were the easiest. They didn't have any troops on my border, nor were they expecting me to invade them because Canada supported their government, so yeah. In the meantime, the Third International capitulated and we got a peace deal. Hey, there it is. I think I play LED on. I turned it back on, so... From what I remember, I gave Italy to the Republic, southern France to the Kingdom of France, northern France to Germany, and then the entirety of Britain I just gave back to the UK. Turn of the French exiles, but there's still the Reichspakt France up here. What did Germany decide to do? Oh, the French nationalists reclaim the metropole. Oh. Here we go. Washington is about to be ours. Not before the infantry offensive, though. Capitulated after I entered Washington, and then we got another peace deal straight after, but I annexed everything I could and then gave the middle bit to the Pacific states. Alright, let's take out the constitutionalists. Let's get on the border first, and then we'll go for it. Oh, never mind. I gave myself the middle bit too. Well, why did I? It doesn't make that much of a difference anyway, but we're making progress. We are making progress. I've run out of manpower. Should we just go straight to, we'll go limited. The constitutionalists, fighting on two fronts, didn't really stand a chance either, and they capitulated next. So when they did, I annexed roughly where the borders were between me and the Pacific states of America, and now it was just a 1v1. Well, not really, because I had Canada and also Mexico on my side, so the Pacific states didn't really stand a chance. But I'll tell you what, they did put up one hell of a fight. Okay, I'm back in 1942. And yeah, we're all the Pacific. Can we beat the Pacific? That's the question. Put my navy in the Gulf of Mexico. Maybe Canada will invade into like Houston or something. I don't know. Would it be wise to just take my army off here, move them here, and then go? I had the idea that instead of trying to join my two fronts and attack the middle of America, just to move my army all the way over to the coastline of the Pacific and then just take out the Pacific, because they're the Pacific states of America, so you'd think that would capitulate them. So I began snaking to all of the major cities, and as I took more and more, I realized that the capitulation count, or the percentage towards capitulation, wasn't going up as much as I wanted it to. Okay, we got LA. We're about to take San Diego too. So they're already half, and they've got all this. Do this... I pray that once we get all the Pacific will be okay. Alright. We've cleaned up the Pacific coast, and they haven't capitulated, so... So I had to move my army all the way back to the other side, where I started walking through the Rockies. Can you imagine trying to advance through there with no supply? It sucked. I did it anyway, and slowly we were advancing. Dude, when we call all of America, and we've done mass mob as well, it's actually gonna be insane. Yeah, Kennedy. Infantry expert. Good, go on, son. This is actually so frustrating. How are they holding this? Oh, they are invading because of my supremacy. Okay, it's not a great invasion. I guess it helped me get Houston. So now they're at 99 something somewhere. Finally, we took like a couple of provinces and that seemed to do it. Now the Kingdom of New England had reunited America. There we go. Okay. Wait. Oh, I can get this if I wanted to. No, that goes to Mexico. America is reunited. At long last, America has been reunited. We stretch once again from sea to shining sea. The traitors to the country have been destroyed, and the stars and stripes now fly proudly from coast to coast, knowing that liberty is secured for all. The end of the American Civil War. There we go. Alaska rejoins America. Cool. And now, once I finish this focus, I am going to go do not back in business, but the American Disaster Undone. We could also change our capital if we wanted to, but I decided to stick with Boston, because why not? And so I begun the focus, the American Revolution Undone, or the American Disaster Undone. And we get an event, Our Shame Avenged. Not 100% sure if I'm going to play beyond this, because it's not like we can intervene in the war anymore. The war's over in Europe. So, God save the Kingdom of America. The White House raised 10% stability. It'll be known as the Kingdom of America. God save the 48 colonies. It'll be called the 48 Colonies of British America, or God Save the 48 Colonies Free of Pauper. Let's just do God Save the Kingdom of America. There it is. Look at that flag. Yo! Kingdom. Oh, like a red. Crimson red. This is sick. We couldn't go down the back in business focus tree because we're not like a liberated America. We're just like British America. But we did completely destroy the White House. Like it's going up in flames. So... Washington is renamed to Georgetown, Jackson is Arnold, Jefferson City is Pearson, Washington changed its name to Southern British Columbia. Yo! There's definitely more interesting paths as well as New England. One of the national populist paths was kind of crazy. Maybe I'll return to it another time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching me restore the Kingdom of America and undo the American Revolution and Kaiserredux, and I'll see you guys in the next one.